Alright, I'm going to be straight up with you guys. I truly believe most of you are going to come away from this video being like, damn, I didn't know Blade was that strong. Because he really, especially in the modern era, he does a lot of bullshit. Shout out to my dog, Havoc, newest member of the coffee shop. He did a shit ton of Blade research recently, and a lot of this I was recently exposed to because of him, and it is glorious Goon moments. So without further ado, we're gonna be celebrating one of the dopest characters in Marvel, particularly among street tiers, Blade, who is also gonna be appearing soon in the MCU. If you like Blade, want to see him come back for a part 2, because I have plenty of moments, make sure to run this up to about 500 likes and he'll return. Also, if you like scaling and versus battles, make sure to go check out my second channel, The Coffee Shop. I've been uploading there at least a few times a week, and I will have scaling up there like Elaine from Vertigo Comics, and battles coming up on there soon. That'll be super dope, so definitely check that out. But anyways, getting back to this, let's start it out right away with a hilarious moment, F them kids moment. This is when Blade pulled up on a gang, right? Except this gang consisted of over 100 kid vampire babies. That's right. Blade saw these little shits and was like, you know what? It's time for permanent timeout, bitch. And slid on all of them. That's right. Blade's a savage. Put over 100 little vampire kids on t-shirts. He does not give a shit. Get these hands if you're a vampire. This we had to start it off with a bang, and I hope we got your attention on how savage Blade is. Alright, so this moment was pretty dope as well. This was an encounter Blade had where he got jumped by 4 people. In particular, these were Doombots. And when they jumped him, he was like, oh shit, I don't have any weapons on me designed to take down something of this level. Because at that point he was dealing with Doombots that were designed specifically to take down the Fantastic Four. And he was like, but I do have these hands, bitch. And starts brawling with them. Actually beats the shit out of all 4 of them barehanded and takes them down. That's right. He was like, I don't have any weapons, so instead I'm just gonna slide barehanded on some Doomslayer shit. Which definitely was a badass moment. It had to be on the list for my boy Blade. Now these next 2 are just kind of funny moments that occurred with Blade. First one, I believe it was Ant-Man. Ant-Man pulled up, right? And he's like, yo, we gotta take care of this, but, you know, I see you guys are having lunch, so I'm gonna let you guys finish. You know, like, I'm gonna let you eat, like, you know, you can do what you need to do. You know, he was real nice, but the way he phrased it triggered Blade. Because it was almost, he was kind of implying he was letting them. And so Blade goes, yeah, no shit, we're gonna finish our lunch, bitch. There's nothing you can do about it. Like Blade got real mad at that moment just because, like, he was like, there's no way he thinks he could check me and stop me from eating anyways. Like, I'll knock this bitch out. It was just the energy he had in that moment was godly. Now, the other moment that's hilarious actually has to do with Namor in particular. So, if you guys don't know, Namor's kind of a piece of shit in Marvel. He's the ruler of Atlantis, and to be honest, if he thinks it's going to benefit his people and his country, he's letting it fly. He does not give a damn. With that in mind, not many people like him. This includes Blade. Now, when they were observing the Maker, Namor shows up, right? With a trident and all that, and then just out of nowhere Blade goes, yo, I ain't even gonna lie, dog, like, I'm just gonna ask straight up for the culture, who the fuck invited Namor? and they were like, yo, chill. But he was like, yo, he was so serious. He was like, yo, dog, like, for real, who invited him? Like, no one likes this bum, get him out of here, no one wants to chill with him. It was just a funny moment from Blade. Now, next up is kind of a wild-ass moment, but then again, you gotta consider what context, what situation Blade was in. So, if you guys recall, in a more recent Marvel run, it was Heroes Reborn, in which the reality was altered. Heroes had certain power sets that were amped or different, so to speak. They themselves were different. Villains were changed. Characters were completely altered in some instances. And at one point, Captain America is meeting with Hyperion in Heroes Reborn. And if you don't know, Hyperion's basically God. Like, beat the shit out of a Beyonder. Like, all this wild shit. Tell me why, when he's meeting with Cap, Spawn's able to blitz past him to the point Hyperion couldn't react, and he took Cap. This was a crazy-ass moment where Blade was just like, yeah, I'm just gonna chain snatch his shit, no problem. And I'm like, damn, the fact he was fast enough to do that to Hyperion at that point is crazy. Even if he's, like, weakened, it's still wild, because I think weakened still battled Allfather, Thor, or whatever. So it's still a crazy feat. It was hilarious coming from Blade. This one is a moment where, unfortunately, my boy Gladiator takes the L. If you don't know, modern Gladiator, especially in recent Marvel runs, like a few years back, he was cooking. Like, he was punching Thanos when he returned in his shit. He was pulling up on Asgard, like literally leading raids on Asgard, like, fuck y'all, I'm pulling up. Punched the shit, like, he beat the shit out of homie with the good eyes. What's his, oh my god, what's his name? The dude that sees everything, Heimdall, oh my god. Yeah, with the godly vision. He beat the shit out of him. And it's just like, he has all this crazy scaling. Just for him to get matched up with Blade, and Blade does in like modern Marvel comics have this amp that's like boy thing, which is basically a type of man thing replica, and it gives him this crazy armor and amps, and he stabs Gladiator, and he's like, yo bitch, if we really get into this, if we really drag this out, pretty sure I'll put you on a fucking t-shirt, dog. So let's do it. We could really do it. And yeah, they didn't finish the fight, but he was confident that he could put down Gladiator, which is absolutely nuts. Next is another boy thing amped Blade moment. This was badass as well. And y'all's favorite jobber returns. Oh no, Silver Surfer, rest in piss. So, if you guys don't know, in recent runs, let's give him some credit. Surfer's stronger. Again, some characters in recent Marvel runs have gotten a lot stronger. Silver Surfer gets into it with Blade. And it says something about heartfelt, right? And turns his back on Blade. Big fucking mistake. Blade stabs him and is like, did you call me heartfelt? And has no problem going toe-to-toe with modern Surfer. It was like, yeah, I'll stab you in your shit again, no problem. I burn stuff that fears too, bitch, and I know your scary ass will get burned. And it was just like, damn, he's even vibe checking Surfer. You hate to see it. Then again, who doesn't vibe check Surfer? But, you know, to all the Surfer fans out there, this is a big deal. But yeah, it was a gangster moment from him, especially the fact that he's like, yeah, I'll put you on a t-shirt, no problem, and just stabbed him and was ready to brawl with him at that moment. Now, this moment involves the Glock. Of course, this is a special kind of Glock. They don't tote normal ones in Marvel. That's not a thing. And Blade gets into it with Cosmic Ghost Rider. Now, Cosmic Ghost Rider's, I'm not going to lie to you, is probably one of the most all-over-the-place scaled characters ever. One moment, he's like able to kill Celestials and be on that level. Another, he's Struggle City with an Iron Fist. So, you never know what you're going to get with him. With that in mind, he pulls up on Blade and is like, yo, Blade, you don't scale to me, bitch. You're pointing a gun at me? Get shot immediately. Blade's like, yeah, bitch, I shot your bike. I shot you. We can get it in right now. It doesn't matter. And I was like, damn, like, the fact that Blade's just pulling guns on characters that are supposed to scale to Celestials and popping them, top tier comedy and top tier goon moments. Next, we have a wild ass reaction moment from Blade in which he ended up sliding on Jane Foster Thor. This is crazy. So Jane Foster Thor, I think at this point was like influenced in using some of Mephisto's magic, was brawling with everybody, right? and recalled Mjolnir at one point. Moon Knight was trying to lift it, thought he was able to, but it got recalled and was getting recalled to Jane. The only person in the group to react to it was Blade. Blade grabbed it, flew with it, and stabbed Jane in the skull. That's right. Stabbed, possessed Jane. Crazy feat from him, but also a Goon moment because no one else was even able to react, and he was like, damn that, I'm not going out like this, and grabs Mjolnir to get the stab in, which was crazy. Next, we have a 1v1 gone wrong for our boy Deadpool. By the way, next few days I'll get Black Panther vs. Deadpool out. It's a long video to record because it had several moments in it. But getting back to this, Blade, Deadpool, they have a run-in, right? Deadpool starts firing. Blade hits him with the dance moves. Look at this. Chris Breezy with the dance moves. Look at the evasion. He was avoiding everything, got out of the way of all the shots, took 0 damage, slammed Deadpool in his shit, picked him up, and Deadpool was like, yo, I ain't gonna lie to you, like, my scouting report, the trading cards I had on you, they did not say you were this athletic, and they damn sure didn't say you're this strong, so my fault. And he got absolutely stomped out by Blade in the 1v1. Alright, final moment. Again, hit the like button if you haven't already. We have Blade speed running elite vampires. Now, this is crazy because he set a record. Elite vampires are crazy to kill. I mean, there was one regular vampire that, like, pressed the shit out of Luke Cage. No vampire hunter has ever fought 100 elite vampires and lived. Blade fought them all and speed ran that shit. Took down over 100 elite vampires by himself, shattering the record and proving he's an absolute menace among street tiers. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. It's been your boy Jobbers and Goons. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see y'all soon. Peace.